Okay, well, my router says I am back online. I'm not getting any errors, and I've still got a little bit of time left in my scheduled time. So I'm going to attempt to keep streaming. So we'll just live with that short little break that we had. Why the heck would the stream manager play this? That is so dumb. Okay. So what I've been trying to do is have my phone open so that I can see what's going on with chat. And I just discovered that with the newest update to the stream manager, now they show the stream happening in real time. And so that's dumb. Like, whatever. I don't work for Amazon. I don't work for Twitch. I don't work for any of these folks. So I'm not going to worry about that. All right. Let me head over to the Discord.
People. I'm not fond of people.
Yeah, we'll see. Unfortunately, I think most of the peeps who would be watching might not be watching, but, you know, feel free to say hello in the chat if you are. Unfortunately, the crash that happened means that I've probably lost my incense and all that stuff. Let's see. Yep. So I wasted one of those. I was at 18, used it before a fight with Duriel, completed the fight with Duriel, and then everything crashed. If you were there at that time, you can let me know how much you saw and what actually happened. I'm going to get the stream, or the jam, going again. We're going to start this song over. Hit play. Start jam. Then head back here. If you want to listen with me, there's the link. So feel free to join in. Okay. So, I want to go after Duriel like 4 more times because I'm trying to get my hands on a Shroud of False Death. That's the last piece of equipment that I'm missing for this current build. And then the next build that I'm going to use calls for it as well. Okay. So we're back in it. I think I'm going to go straight to Duriel. I'm not going to do what I usually do, where I clear out the micro dungeon. And the reason for that is just in case my internet service provider decides they need to do more work on the network and I get kicked off again. Get him. Okay, that was pretty good. So we just gotta stay alive. Gotta watch these spikies. I almost got hit by his spikies again. Okay, good. I was like, did we still not get him? I'm glad that was fast. I'm glad we were able to knock him down quickly. Hopefully we can knock these guys down pretty quickly. Excellent. That was perfect. That was exactly what I was looking for. This one's gonna be tricky. Sometimes one of them is able to withstand the attack. Okay. I'm glad those spike or the dropping stuff doesn't kill me anymore. Now, last time I did this, he died right over there, and the game crashed. So, hey, we've got our chest. It didn't crash this time. Yay! Okay. Yeah, still not getting what I want. I've got a 2-star for the Blood Moon Breaches. Breaches? I guess it would be pronounced breeches, but I don't like saying that. Okay. I forgot the towel. I like to have this towel so that if I get sweaty, I can use it. And the part of me that gets sweaty, usually, are my hands. I get sweaty hands. This is why I don't like to shake people's hands. Especially in the summer. So I've mentioned this a few times, and I am still desperately trying to resolve this particular issue, but I am currently unemployed, and one of the things that stresses me out about searching for a job, at least the local jobs, is that people, especially hiring managers, are like, I want to shake your hand, and I'm going to judge your character by a handshake. I get sweaty hands. My palms are sweaty a lot, especially if I know that I'm going to have to, like, touch something. So if I have to shake someone's hands, I never get a job. So I usually, in an interview, will say, let's do knuckles. And if they are opposed to that, if they're like, no, I only do handshakes, then I know that I'm not getting that job. It doesn't matter what my qualifications are. Every local hiring manager who thinks they can judge character based on a handshake decides that they don't like people with sweaty palms, and therefore those people don't deserve to earn a living. So that's why I'm always looking for remote jobs, because I just don't want to deal with some hiring manager who has a very high opinion of himself. And, yeah. There was a job that would have been a step down. This was several years ago. It was like practically an internship. And the interview was going well. I was more than qualified for the position. Then the guy, refused knuckles and insisted upon shaking my hand. And sure enough, I did not get that job. Said something like, oh, you're just overqualified for this position. So, yeah, right. You were fine with that when you interviewed me. Now that you've had to shake my hand, now you don't like it. I don't know why I've got sweaty palms, but I do. That's why I don't like shaking hands. That's why if you ever meet me in real life, ask for knuckles, because I will not shake your hand. I'm not comfortable with it. You won't be comfortable with it. Let's just avoid that discomfort entirely and just do knuckles. We'll see. We'll see if I ever get another interview in my life. I've been trying to apply for about 4 jobs per day, and doesn't matter. Doesn't mean anything. But it is what it is. And if you want to support this particular stream, hit that subscribe button. Way on that side of the screen, there should be a button so that if you are a Prime subscriber, you can just click that button and use your Prime subscription. You are welcome here. I would love to take your money. Unless, of course, you say something I don't like, and then you are not welcome here. It's pretty easy to figure it out, though. You'll know. What do we have left? We've got two. Yeah, 2 more attempts left. And then I think we might have to go into a Helltide. No, the original plan, and I'm going to stick to that original plan, was for us to go into some nightmare dungeons and try to find an escalating sigil. Okay. How are we doing? That guy's dead. It's always one of them that's able to withstand my attacks. I don't know why. But they're very consistent, and that's cool. Way back in the day, I used to be a writing tutor in college. And one of the things that I would always teach people is to be consistent. Like, if you don't know something, then do the thing consistently. Don't switch it up. So if you don't know, like, how a word is supposed to be spelled, don't change the spelling every single time. Commit to one and go with that. Just be consistent. Even if you are doing an error, even if you're wrong, be consistent in the error. And so I was impressed that those enemies were being consistent. All right, we're gonna need to head back and start trashing some stuff. Okay. We've only got like one more shot against Duriel left, but yeah. I do want to empty out what I've got in my bag before I attempt to do that last one. We'll go through those ancestral pieces in a minute. Some of them I know we're going to get rid of. I just don't fully remember which ones I already have 2 stars of. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get over here just to lure him over. Hopefully, yeah, looks like we knocked out one of them. Let's see if we can knock this one as well. That must mean he'll be the one who completely ignores the damage. Yep. His brothers get killed easily, and then he's like, good try, good try. What am I stuck on? Okay. He knocked me over. Alright. Once again, that one is able to completely ignore my damage. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I can always take him out the second time. Excellent. I do kind of miss having the ability to take these dudes out right away. You know, right at the beginning of the fight. I get it, they wanted them to be a challenge, so they made the phases unskippable. But there are times when I'm just like, I kind of want to get through this faster. Let me just kill these guys real quick, so I don't have to hang around here the whole time. Okay, let's head back into town before, you know, more Jewel Guardians show up and start going after me. Okie dokie. So, we're dumping those. And then on this one, 7940 versus 7940. I think I would rather all stats, but I'm pretty sure that I have a 2-star of that one. But we'll find out when we go to the stash. So, Godslayer is garbage. Azure Wrath is garbage. Blood Moon Breaches are garbage. And then both of the rings are garbage, so only the Deathless Visage needs to be compared. We're gonna go with a 57. Obviously, that's the one we gotta go for. I'm still looking for 3 of these. If I can get those 3, then we'll be in a good position. Oh well. Let's do the thing I said I was going to do. Let's hit some of these and hope that we find a Horadrim strong room, because that's what we need to find sigils. Unfortunately, I got rid of all of my Horadrim strong rooms, the ones where it's guaranteed, because I didn't think I would need to go back to them now that I got all the powers. I was wrong. Come on, they're all my baddies. Alright, let's head back here. See if we can lure these dudes over. I want the gem fragments because I want to get these ones upgraded. So usually when we get in these nightmare dungeons, you'll see me trying to rush through and get done with it as fast as possible. But now I'm like, I kind of want to explore and find all of those gems. So I might do a little more exploring than you're used to seeing from me, is the point that I'm making. I mean, we found one of those idols. Excellent. Okay. Just gotta find 2 more of them. I am having trouble seeing the blood orbs as they spawn. I can see them when they're against like a dark background, but when they're against the fire, I'm like, I can't see you anymore. Okay, let me take a look. I think I'm gonna keep going this way. If I can find my way. There. I love it when they open the doors. Because sometimes I can't see the doors and I just run into them like a fool. Okay. Let's take a look. Now, it hasn't gone through yet, but you will eventually get a link to the TikTok. Yesterday, I decided to stream from TikTok, and I think I'm going to do that for, well, I have to do it 3 more times for at least 20 minutes, and then I should be able to use OBS with TikTok Live Studio. And I still have it in my head that I eventually want to multi-stream, but until I figure out how to do that without spending any money, I might do separate streams for Twitch versus TikTok. Yesterday, when I was doing the TikTok stream, that was Mini Metro. I thought, I kind of wanted to do some, like, old school games, but I can't get the Elgato to read with TikTok Live Studio. Again, I'm not that smart, despite what people think. And so, yeah, I'm gonna try to continue working towards building up the multi-stream, but in the meantime, there will be a separate stream for TikTok. So follow me there, and then you can be a part of that separate stream. Okay, any other... There's one. It's like, I think there's gonna be at least one more of these gem chests. I didn't have a reason for it, I just felt it in my bones. In my necromantic bones. I'm not very good at growling. Sometimes I am, but today I'm not. No! I shouldn't have done that. I just saw that I could press the X button and I didn't realize what I was doing. That's okay, we'll try to survive. This is pretty much like doing a shrine. So we did get it. We just need to survive. Which is turning out to be harder than I thought. Where are my blood orbs? They don't form. It's very scary. Because I don't do a lot of damage with any of my other abilities. Excellent. Okay. Well, I'm glad he's okay.
Thank you, Wanderer. Without you, I'd be dead. Think I can manage
Dang
from
it.
here?
So what I'm looking for at the minimum is an ancestral amulet for the, I think it's a blood surge? Necromancer? I also still need one more ring if I go the ancestral build. If I can find a Shroud of False Death, then that's just going to be the way it goes. I'm not going to worry about everything else. Oh, I'm so glad that was not cursed. Okay. That's my favorite band. If you're listening along with me. Just seemed everything you say with a smile. Wave goodbye, hello. There's a look in your eyes. Okay, we've got the key. We just gotta find the door, but I'm still tempted to look for more gems. That was not one of them. Avoid that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go straight to the door. I gave up. I gave up looking for those gems. It is kind of fun when they go chasing after me and I'm like, come on in and door. Let me get ya. Okay, so neither of those are going to be used because I've already got chest armor ready to go. I can compare it to what I'm rocking now, like what my current build has. So they're looking for max life, intelligence, armor, or resistance to all elements. That has max life and intelligence, but then it has thorns, which I don't want, and replacing them would mean that I get rid of that max aspect. It remains ancestral, but I lose having something maxed out. So I'm not going to do it. Too. That's kind of a good one to keep, but I'm not going to use it anytime soon. Okay, so looking at these, we want something better than 30, and we got it. Everything else can be junked. That's right. I died in the previous stream. The one that got kicked off the internet because my internet service provider was doing work for a lot of the day. Now, there is not enough time to do another, like this night, or Helltide is going to end in 13 minutes, and I kind of want a little more time to look for enemies. So instead, let's just go take care of some of these layer bosses, just to clean up some of my inventory and kill a little bit of time before going into the Helltide. My heart when people get away from them. Alright, let's... Excellent.
Was it worth
I really just wanted that chest for some extra gold. So let's go ahead and get Varshan. No reason to hang out and wait for Jewel Guardians to show up. Excellent. Always worried that that's going to be when Belial shows up. Although I'm pretty confident that I can take him out if he does show up. So, let's go deal with the Tree of Whispers.
It is done.
I don't want any of these. None of them are good. I've got boots already. Right? Let me go back. Or did I just lose it? Okay, no. I've still got it. Because what I wanted to check are these. Okay. So I already have the boots. And I'm going to use the Crewer's Embrace for gauntlets. I don't remember what my third option was, but I don't think it was anything that special. Chest plates. I guess boots. I don't know. Not that it matters. None of them were ancestral, so they're all gonna get trashed anyway. And then on this one,
There is power in these stones.
still quite a ways away from getting another grand topaz. Okay.
Better than
All of it
starting the
looks
hammer
good.
sings on
We've
your
still
return.
got 10 minutes left in the current Helltide, so I think I'm gonna go after these whispers. Like, if they're gonna give me more whispers to go after, I'll go after them. But I do need to go after Zir, because I just have way too many exquisite blood. I think that's what it's called. I'm looking for the chest, because I want my gold! Let's just get him. I didn't find the chest, so it might be in this other room. There it is. And since we're here, let's just finish off these last few dudes. They're here, I'm here, let's take care of it. Now, even though I have very good damage reduction, I need to build up to it, and so that's the reason we want to make sure that we fire off these incense. One of them gives me a minor improvement to armor, but that minor improvement is all I really need to stay on my feet and survive this thing. So, let's get back into it. Let's do this thing. Oh, yeah, because look at how much damage he does. Come on, baby. Oh, he's invincible. I always forget. This is his invulnerability phase. I'm glad he showed up. I'm glad I got that one malignant heart, but still. He was just like, one. Okay. Would have liked a little bit more, but whatever. At least we're back up to 57 as opposed to 56.
They were nothing. Did you truly think all of this would be that easy? There is no escape!
I was hoping I could get him before he ran off like that. Okay. Nope. Oh boy. So we're trying to find the real one. I think that's him.
You think you've won? This is
I don't know why
just the
sometimes I
beginning.
do 0 damage. I have not figured out what causes that. It's frustrating every time. But if I can get my ultimate back, then I can hit them again and usually take them out. Okay, there are 5 minutes left in this Helltide. So 10 minutes until the next one starts. And that should give us plenty of time to take out Zir a few times. I keep saying I'm going to do it, let's just do it. I've got so much exquisite blood, I've got to do something about it. I've got to go after him a couple of times. At least a couple of times. There we go. Perfect. I never collected the a reward for doing that season challenge cleanup that I did. I don't think I collected it anyway. Let's go see. Yeah, there it is. Saying, hey, you've still got something. We'll open up that after we have cleared out our inventory. Alright, I must have picked up the chest earlier. I just wasn't paying attention when I did it, so that's on me. Excellent. What do we got? I think it's time to head back and just melt everything down. Then I can open up that other chest. That's why I'm doing it. But I am gonna return and work on what's his name?
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Okay. Deathless, and then we want razor plate. Now, 55 versus 57. And then we want 2005 versus 2044. Okay. Alright, we got a ring. That might be good for my next build. The other one that I'm looking at. So, we want critical strike chance, maybe attack speed, but critical strike chance is the most important one. So let's see what we've got. We don't have it. Dang it. I can use the max life and nothing else. They don't think damage or vulnerable damage would work. Is what I say to that.
I'll keep my forge hot.
Alright, well that was all I needed to know, so let's head back to Zir and take him out a few more times. Show him who's boss. Oh, I gotta pay attention. Gotta pay attention. I was zoned out, having a good time, jamming out, enjoying myself. Ah! I thought I got away from him in time. I did not. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's what I needed to do. It he commits to that wave attack that can one-shot me, and I'm smarter, or, you know, fast enough to get behind him, then he's locked in. He is doing that attack, and I can get some free shots on him. Alright, what are these gloves? Sweet. Those are trash. But I think these are going to replace the ones that I have. And this is what I need for the next build if I switch over to Blood Surge. Let's do like 4 more. I've got to do 3 to clear out one of the stacks. 4 if I just want to give myself a little wiggle room. Where does gold go? Okay, whatever.
I expect you'll need.
Maybe I didn't even want that gold. I'm not keeping anything that is unstarred. If it is not ancestral, I don't even want to look at it anymore. I think I've got one of everything. And like 2 or 3 of those things are still just regular uniques. Whereas everything else is ancestral. And so at this point in the season, I'm just kind of thinking, I don't even want to grab something if it's not ancestral. I'm not gonna like try to compare 2 crappy things to each other that are never gonna get used. I'd rather upgrade it entirely. How are we doing? Okay. And then how are we doing? Let's do this 2 more times. 1 more to get rid of the second stack. 2 more to give myself some wiggle room. Who is this? This is not... This is Hard Loss with their cover of that Harvey Danger song.
They were nothing. Did you truly think all of this would be that easy?
Excellent. Belial has a chance. I think he has a chance to drop what I'm looking for. But he might only drop what
There is no escape.
is available on this particular stage. I don't know. I've never really paid attention to see if he drops anything unexpected.
You think you won? This is just the beginning.
Oh, he's dead. That's the reason that thing didn't blow me up. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe what it does is he drops the other stuff that's available on this stage. Because he was dropping what Grigwar was dropping last time. Okay.
What's the... I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Good. Now, I think I need the Tacits of Dawn to upgrade what I've got in my stash. So, that got rid of the extra stack, but I do want to give myself a little wiggle room. So I'm going to fight him one more time. Because Exquisite Blood, it seems like that is available in abundance. Like, I don't know what's so exquisite about this blood if it's so readily available. Okay, let's get out of here, take a look at what we've got, and get stuff dealt with. And then let's go into the Helltide and try to kill 200 people at max wanted level. The good news about going into the Helltide is that we might find a few treasure goblins, so we'll be able to work towards that event. Crewers. And we want Razor Plate and Temerity. Where are you? Razor Plate and Temerity. It's so freaking hard to find these guys. Like, I couldn't craft any mythic uniques because the most I have is 5? Yeah. And that, I don't know if Lith is used for anything.
More there than I thought.
Okay. Excellent. And I like its location. Let's head to Ministed. We'll play around in here, look for some treasure goblins, try to find some whispers, and then hopefully get our wanted level all the way up. Now, I don't know if there is a specific place to go to find treasure goblins. Usually I just find them randomly running around. And I only look for them in the Helltides because enemies are constantly spawning. I think they're constantly spawning everywhere, but they're slower to spawn if there is no Helltide happening. I don't know if that's true. That's certainly how it feels. Oh, look at that. I accidentally found one. Where'd he go?
At least I can put my skills to use.
Come on. Dang it! This is such a terrible build for trying to kill treasure goblins. Like, I gotta wait for them to start running away, and then I can get them. But let's get back in the Helltide. I did not want to leave. So I'm kind of... Right now I'm just kind of going on a big circle to see if I can find any more treasure goblins. I'll go after anyone that's, you know, got a whisper tied to them. If they're causing some civilians all that trouble, help out my allies. I don't know why they're out on patrol. They shouldn't be. I should leave that to me. Alright, there is a Hellborn that somebody else took out. It was their Hellborn anyway, so that's okay.
Is someone there? Dark all around.
I really thought that that other player was heading in this direction. I was like, I'll help them do this event, because maybe they're trying to complete 5 events in 30 minutes, and I will be here to help them. But I don't think they are. I think they're doing something else entirely. I might look up goblin spawn points just to figure it out, but I could do that on my own time. Like, the real challenge that we're going for is completing the season. Goblin event. I mean, that's just... It's just like your opinion, man. Excellent. Accidentally got another Harbinger. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Now, I've already completed doing 5 events. So I don't need to worry about doing events. I just kind of did that because it was there. But what I want are more treasure goblins. So if you're watching and you happen to know where treasure goblins spawn, feel free to let me know in the chat. I will get to it eventually. You might be able to share a link with me. If not, just find me on Discord. I believe there is a link in the About section down here. Maybe I changed it. I'm really glad that that old Teddy Bears song featuring Iggy Pop is in the Superman soundtrack. It's like a 10-year-old song, but I don't feel like anybody really appreciated it when it was a brand new song. I loved that Teddy Bears album. I thought it was so good. And so I'm listening to Chocha, another song from that. Or from a Teddy Bears album. I love it so much. Alright, let's head back to town just to deal with our whispers. Probably could have gone to Kyovashad and that might have been faster, but that's not what we do around here.
It is done.
Alright, we're gonna go Chaos. I've already got a focus for when I switch builds, so I don't need that. I'll take a quick look just to make sure. Yeah, that's not going to cut it, so it's getting junked. Okay. Alright, back to trying to get my wanted level up. Because what we're doing is we're trying to get to 200 baddies. let's go this way. I don't think I'm gonna do the event. I don't see another player doing it. I don't want to plant my feet while I'm trying to find treasure goblins. You know, gotta find them treasure goblins. I didn't need that. I probably should not have opened that as I'm thinking about it. We'll have to be smarter. I will have to be smarter. You guys don't have to do jack. I need to be smarter. Make sure that I only open the things that I need. Start you up. Little by little, we're getting our wanted level up. And that's what we're going to be working on. We want to try to kill 200 baddies. I have no idea where treasure goblins are spawning. Of course, I might be, you know, opposing someone else. I might be trying to find treasure goblins in places where someone else already killed them. I should have watched Gaming House's stream today. He even labeled that he was going goblin hunting. And I was like, I've gotta do other stuff today. I can't watch a stream. And now I'm sitting here like, dang it, I should have watched that stream so I would know where I should be hunting. Alright, I really should not ignore these dudes. I'm over here desperately trying to find treasure goblins, but if I want to complete the season journey, then I need to be killing everybody I see. Alright, we got to level up. That's good. I'm still a few levels away from getting another, like, magic node, so this level up is just going to be, like, a regular stat that I'm improving. But every little bit helps. Yes, amulets. That's what I'm wanting. That raises my wanted level as well. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's keep going. We're not going to find another amulets one, but we might find a ring one. But I also just realized that I probably should be opening any of these that I see so that I can raise my wanted level. Where is it? There it is. Let's go ahead and get that. Alright, I'm genuinely surprised that I am not fully wanted yet. Kind of glad that I'm not. It gives me a little bit of time to get into a better position. I don't think there's going to be any way to get into a good position. There we go. Now it started. Now we gotta get moving. Come on. Sometimes my corpse tendrils don't go off when I want them to. It just ruins everything. Okay. Let's pass that event. So we want to get to these dudes. I'm stuck. Okay. This is not doing damage, but it is at least irritating those guys, so they're still going at me. Alright, well, that was terrible. I don't think we even broke 50, if I'm honest with you. Let's see what we got. 64, so better than I thought we had done. Still frustrating. No idea how I'm going to get to 200. Oh, that's kind of stressful. Okay. Still looking for treasure goblins. Still haven't seen any. Only seen that one. So we'll keep hunting for them. Haven't found any others. Getting a bit of a Charlie horse on my leg. Okay, so the more expensive the chest, the more it raises the wanted level.
Will be tested now.
Now on Reddit, they said that you should be able to see treasure goblins from your map. But I've never seen them. The only thing they said differently was ride around on your mount for a little bit and then open your map. But I still don't see any treasure goblins, so I don't know what they were smoking, but I don't think that's the truth. Yeah. So if you saw that on Reddit too, and it did work for you, please feel free to tell me what I did wrong. Trying to keep a sharp eye out for treasure goblins, so shout it out if you see them on the map. I will do my best to get over to them. Oh, dang it. Thought I had enough. I didn't. And yes, I do see all those treasures on the ground. looking for that kind of treasure.
Light, show me mercy!
Oh, I didn't want to do that. I was trying to talk to the dude. I still don't know what kind of rewards these things are. That's why I don't usually activate them, because I don't understand what they're doing. It seems like just a little challenge to see if you can survive. You have to stay inside the circle. But when it times out and it ends, what I don't know is if it offers a reward. So let's watch the middle of this circle. See what it does. Maybe it dropped 3 cinders? Oh, I think if that was a treasure goblin, he killed it. So let's get back over to this ring cache. No, it's another ambulance, which is fine. I need amulets as well. And once again, they're all garbage. This freaking shaman. Goblins. I'm gonna take a ride around looking for them. Just to see if any of them spawn in while I'm riding. Yeah, I have no idea. Stupid demon train, demon subway. It always opens up right where I am. Now what I don't know is if those Horadrim rewards will give me a nightmare sigil. That's the other thing that I'm a little, like, I just don't know. I hope it does. Okay, there we go. Ugh, I always panic when I don't have my ultimate available. I'm always like, oh no, I'm gonna die! I can't defend myself! So I'm like 40-something away from being able to get the mystery chest. But I could get that weapon chest. Oh, but I am wanted right now, so let's try to find baddies. Let's hope we can get a lot more kills than this.
Even if they don't want to fight.
Alright. Doesn't look like we got anywhere close to it again. No, we did really well. I think that's a personal best. 121? I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, we're still looking for Trayshur Gerblins. So if you see them, shout them out. If you know of a map that offers the best route to finding them, then send it my way. Okay. Back on our horse. I'm gonna check up here, because I almost never go up here during a hell tide. And it looks like there was nothing. Or if there was, somebody already killed it. There's one! Ha Get him? We did. Excellent. And I'm full. I can't pick anything else up. Alright, we're gonna head back into town. Then we're gonna collect, or we're gonna sell as much as we can. Come back for that treasure goblin's bag. And then go to Kyovashad to turn in the points. Alright, that does not have what I want it to have, so everything gets to go away.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Okay, grab that, and I'm gonna go by foot because I'm hoping I see another one. So right now I am still looking for Trayshur Gerblins. See any on the mini-map, and that's okay. We'll come back and deal with the rest of them. Oh, sweet, I got 2 levels. Okay, Rare Goblin Gift, and then Ector's Gift. I don't know who Ector is, but I'm glad for it. I hope that amulet is one that I can use. Let's go, let it go. Let's go, let's go, let it go. You love it, let's go. Okay, we're gonna do amulets and then come back for those obols. That guy.
A fair bit of magic. It seems you're whole back. Very nice. But good.
Alright, head back here, grab those. Now, I'm going to switch over to this build guide. What I am looking for is critical strike chance, cooldown reduction, or a chance to restore primary resource. Let's see. That has nothing. That has resource cost reduction, but that's not what I want. Alright, so none of them had what I wanted. Boo. Love is gone, it's gone, daddy gone, your love is gone.
Father bless. What do you
You know, this is probably the first time I have actually participated in the Goblin event. Usually I find out about it on like the last day of the Goblin event, and then I'm like, oh, well, I'll grab a couple of rewards, but it won't be enough to keep going. And so this time around, I'm trying to make an active effort at participating, because I'd like to get the reward. I'd like to get the Resplendent Spark, but it'd be cool to get the emblem. Alright, let's get back into it. Still looking for Gerblins. Let's see any there. And if I look at my mini-map, or not mini-map, if I look at my map, I see none. That is what they were saying on Reddit, is that you should be on your horse and then open your map, and it will show them. It's a lie. Maybe I'll look it up on Reddit and see what they said. But so far, it seems like they're wrong. There's one. Okay, grab that. Whatever, let's do it. If that other player wants to join, cool. We'll get through it faster if there's two of us. There's one of them. There we go! That was very fast! Yeah! Having other people around makes those events go very quickly. I mean, there's some that are timed and you have to just live with the fact that you're going to be sitting there for like a full minute. But even then, you'll get mastery much faster if you're doing it with other people. Still looking for Trayshur Gerblins. Not seeing them anywhere. What do we have up here then? Okay. Still no Gerblins. Ah, there's one. I found one. Let's get him. And that time we actually got him. Okay. Stop hitting me. Let me pick up my treasure. I wanted to go down here to see if there were any. I really dislike the barriers that are put up. Too many! You're thinking, alright, gotta be in a rush. And then hit there. If I were on a horse, I could just ride through it. I'm not on a horse. I didn't get on my mount. Because I wanted to kill things.
Wouldn't have made
And
it
I
without
wanted
you.
my dog to pick stuff up.
There are too many!
Okay, what do we have?
You saved my life.
I'm hoping to get my wanted level up again. One more time. And then try to kill 200 dudes. It's a pain in the butt, but if I can do it, it's pretty impressive. And if a game helps me out by spawning enemies right where I am, then that's even better. Sorry, I'm leaving the civilians. They gotta take care of themselves. We're not gonna get that guy. I would rather be heading towards this stuff over here. If I can get up to that lady. Maybe I can time it so that I get up to that right when I am wanted, and then I can fire it off, and we've got a bunch of enemies showing up. That's the idea that I have. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's what I'm gonna try to do. Worried that opening this will kick off. Nope, it did not. These guys might. Okay. Now, we're gonna head up here. This way, I mean. And the thinking is very close. So either I or someone else can fire off the event. Dang it. Guys. Oh, I hate the spiders. I hate anyone that's able to hit me from a ranged attack. I'm always like, you jerks! Okay. Now, let's see if I can get enough kills. I doubt it, but let's try. Let's try it anyway. I don't think they were spawning fast enough for me to even get close. This season journey is challenging this season. Oh, I did get her. Or maybe he got him? Nope, that's a bad guy. I don't know what killed her, but she's down, and that's all that matters. Okay. 121 was what I did. Whoa, that was terrible. 46. Okay, so going to that thing that I went, forgot what it's called, with the baleful hearts, that will not cut it. Maybe it doesn't count them, or maybe they spawn too slowly. But we're gonna have to figure out how to maintain a really good kill streak while we are at our maximum wanted level. I'm sure we'll get there eventually, but for now, I'm just gonna keep trying to get a little bit stronger and a little bit stronger. Do I have any other chests that I have not opened yet? Nope, not in this area, so I think I'd have to go to the next area, which might not be a bad idea. That might be a good way to find some Trayshur goblins. So, let's stop there. Let's go in here. So I'm looking for the orange chest. But it's hard to do if there's dudes trying to kill me. Oh, maybe there is none. Alright. Okay. Well, there's the amulets. So I think I'll go that way. Nobody doesn't seem to know. Ooh, that felt good. I don't know if you heard it, but my ankle just popped. I'm picking that up, but I'm not gonna do it. Although it is pretty easy to do. So I might do it. I might head up to do it. Ah, there it is. Now that I'm out of cinders, I have found it. But maybe I can collect enough on my way. Okay. So I don't want to go too far away, but I don't have a lot of time left to get another 100 cinders. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I mean, as long as these bad guys keep showing up, a few of them are going to drop cinders. Find environmental sources, that's even better. Little by little, we're getting to it. Hopefully we can get some more dudes trying to ambush me, because that would help. Yeah, those guys. Exactly who I needed. Thank you! Okay, so we're going to continue working on these dudes. I doubt we are going to be able to get our wanted level all the way up. Be cool, but I don't think it'll happen. Okay. Dang it. So I've got to figure out when and how I get my unstoppable. Sometimes it's not available and these enemies are able to freeze me. I don't like that very much. I don't think they should be allowed to do it. I think they should be like, oh, my bad. We didn't mean to try to freeze you like that. There we go. Oh no. We're so close. I've got to find just another environmental thing. Hopefully this is a screamin'. We got 5 minutes to get like 20 cinders. Let it be this guy. Let it be that guy.
Light, show me mercy!
That was the guy. Okay. Let's go open that chest. That might get my wanted level all the way up. If I can find the chest again. There it is. Perfect. Unfortunately, it didn't make me all the way wanted. I might have to chase this guy and make sure he doesn't kill everything. Okay. Come on, say that they're furious or whatever. Get him chasing me. Okay, I don't want to kick off this. There we go. So it started. Now, I want to make sure that I am taking out as many dudes as I can, but I don't think... Oh no, come on. Fire! You can get enough blood orbs. Come on. Give me a blood orb. Okay. Dang it. Alright, well, it was a good effort. I just walked into a dead end, not even realizing it was a dead end until it was too late. We learn from our mistakes. I don't know if I would have been closer if I had not gone into the dead end. Maybe. If I only did 78, then I'm pretty sure I would have done better going anywhere else. Okay. We've got 2 minutes left. So might as well open this chest. And now I'm just going to start riding around looking for a treasure goblin. If one of them spawns like that guy, then great. Dang it. If I can keep him moving, and I can get my ultimate back. Oh man, do I hate it when he somehow survives. Did he die? I don't see him. I don't see him on the map. I see a bunch of treasure. I think he's dead. Oh, my eyeballs. I gotta remember to blink. Alright, we're still looking for Trayshur goblins. Alright, let's get on our high horse. Not worried about them being angry, because I'm pretty sure that will reset. Get him. I don't know if I got him. I don't see any goblins on my map. I think I got him. Okay, let's head back and see if I leveled it up and I can go and get another thing. Nope. But we're getting closer. Every time we're getting a little bit closer.
Came apart nicely.
Alright, just some gold. Some boring gold. I'm almost a billionaire. Like, this will be the first season that I made myself a billionaire. Usually, I will allow someone to join, and sometimes they will drop a bunch of stuff. It's very kind of them to do it, but But it always feels a little bit skeezy, a little bit scummy when it's like, I didn't earn it. I didn't ask for it either. So, the goal is to become a billionaire on my own. In the game, not in reality. That's never happening. Okay. Well, I think we're going to call it here. We'll keep that there. So, we are going to be back tomorrow with some more of all of this jazz. So make sure to hit the follow button and turn on your notifications. You can always purchase a subscription, but I would recommend doing it at the beginning of a stream and not at the end of one. So be sure to join tomorrow and follow along. You can see what we are doing. We're going to continue working on the Goblin event plus the season journey. So we're going to spend a lot of time in the Hell Tides because that tends to be where I find more treasure goblins, and it also is where I'm able to complete one of those events. Offline, if I play tonight, I might do some Nightmare Dungeons trying to get some escalating sigils. So if I'm able to find any of those, we can do that as well. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Yeah.